I don't know where this is shooting right now, but I hope it's shooting in my face. Hi, I'd like to get you all formally and officially hyped for the upcoming The FRANS release. It's gonna be, I don't know, I've got 5 completed tracks now, and I think 5 could be good because they're not short tracks. One of them is almost 8 minutes long. So, but maybe I'll toss in another 6th one. I don't know. I already, out of some of the tracks I created for this project, this release, I already dropped a couple because they weren't matching the attitude. They were bummers, and I don't want a bummer release. I want this one will be all about attitude, catitude, latitudes, and platitudes, all kinds of tudes. And as I just listened to through each and one of the completed 5 tracks, I really thought that, man, even though it's stylistically a little diverse and diverse in mood, it all sounds like me. And that was a great thing to realize because the vocals obviously sound like me, but not in just having my voice. I mean, obviously also I wrote the lyrics, but they sound like me. They're not, they don't sound like anyone else. They sound like how I talk, how I think, and that's cool. And then, but not just my voice or the vocals, but the guitar, the riffs, the guitar parts sound like me, how my brain works. The bass lines sound like me, the arrangements, the drumming, all of this clearly sounds like me. But it's really a really cool like distillation of all things that I love musically, or a lot of things that I love musically, and a lot of my influences musically, which have now been like, just gathering and stewing for the past 35 years. So anyway, here's just a quick little look at what tracks we've got here. First of all, Shut It Up is one of those that I did for the acoustic solo show that I did beginning of the year. I think it was in January, probably this year. Recorded drums for it, guitars. I turned it into a band rendition. I dropped the key from, I think it was in G with the capo, to just standard E. It works great. The G was a little strained on my voice, and even though I liked the sound, it was a little too like raw. So I dropped it down to E, and that worked better. This is how it sounds now. That explains a lot. Gonna also lose some of the bass from the subwoofer here because my speakers on this computer are not great. I just use my headphones when I'm recording, but for the sake of showing you. These are obviously not the clean or final mixes, but this is sort of the soundscape that I want going on. Shut it also the first time that I hear these songs through a speaker, and it really makes you think of things in a new light, I guess. It can spot some things also that you haven't spotted. But yeah, so that's Shut It Up, and then we have Up the Hound Tree, which is great. I love Up the Hound Tree. It's so fun. Up the Hound Tree. I don't remember if I told you this in that last the FRANS video that I did like a week ago. Maybe not, or maybe I did. But I went to I took a nap one day like a couple of months ago, and as I was falling asleep, I heard a song in my mind, or I wrote a song in my mind, and I thought it was really great. And then because it was a nap, I could just like snap out of it like this, and I remembered the really good hook, lyrical hook in that song in my dream, and it was up the hound tree, up the hound tree, yup the hound tree, up the hound tree. And I loved it when I woke up because I was like, what the fuck is a hound tree? I don't know, but it sounds cool. So I implemented up the hound tree, yup the hound tree into the song, up the hound tree. And it sounds like this. I'm gonna skip over the intro and just head right into the first verse here, because I don't wanna like show you everything that I've got going on. Up the hound tree. Yup, the hound tree. Yup, the hound tree, baby. So anyway, there was a bit of those were not all of the the heroic guitar leads that this song has to offer. Let me just show you how fucking heroic these leads get later on. Great. Just 3 harmonies on top of each other. That's enough of that. No more spoilers. That was Up the Hound Tree. And then there's, what is this? What is it called? Teeth Out. This one's cool. I didn't want this project or this release to be metal. But some of that metalness crept into the tracks anyway. This is, I think, by far the most metal track, though, but it's really cool. And it doesn't have metal vocals. It also has that friggin' amazing guitar lead that I really love. Probably comes around here somewhere. Right, okay, well, let's, here's some of the verse vocals. Can you tell me where I've been? This was the first take, by the way. Almost ad-libbing the lyrics, or improvising. Which I think adds a cool quality to the take. This lead. It's like Queens of the Stone Age. I posted this on my Instagram stories yesterday. I said, here, this is like if Queens of the Stone Age wrote the song I'm Going Slightly Mad by Queen. And because I'm me, then this song also just veers in another direction later on.
melted into the street.
Classic moves.
But have you ever seen the alien be more than a friend? Have you ever had the discipline to question where and when? And don't you ever force yourself to blend in a group of men who pride themselves to be more than you and me, forcefully agree to always disagree, show your sharpest teeth in the vicinity. Yeah, forcefully agree to always disagree, show your sharpest teeth.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I don't know if I will be posting the lyrics to these songs in the release or not, because I think there's this fun little mystery in not quite being able to maybe discern, or at the very least not literally read all the words. So there's a slight air of mystery or interpretation to it all. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so that's, what the fuck are these tracks called? Teeth Out. So far, Shut It Up. Shut It Up, Up the Hound Tree. Ooh, Shut It Up and Up the Hound Tree. I was thinking of those going back to back on the release, but I don't want the name of the first track to end with Up and the start of the second track starting with Up. But anyway, Up the Hound Tree, that was Teeth Out, and then maybe Chew Bricks. This one's fun. Let's see. So, those of you that know and remember, I also have made a whole bunch of hip hop and rap stuff in the past. And I really enjoy writing bars, so to speak. No, I really enjoy writing rap lyrics, in lack of a better term, because there's so much of them that you can just go, you can come up with so many cool lines in one song because there's so much space for lyrical content. And in this song, I channeled that a bit. It's corny and it's cheesy, but it's on purpose. You'll have to trust me on this, and it's got some clever stuff in there as well. It's just like, for the most part, you listen to this and you hear that it's me, right? And I'm not putting on a show, but I am telling you you're a sucker though. So it's fun.
Why'd you grab a muffin?
Of course,
You win a tough one.
lots of percussion going on.
You got your window rolled down, but we all know you ain't about to say nothing. Ain't a reason for you.
Hey, I need to up the bass for this one though. Lots. So yeah. Hang on.
If you end up dead.
This one has so much, such like, so bad they're good lines.
Out of all the people in the world alive tonight, you're the most likely person to die of fright. Tears run down your cheek, just between you and me, not an ounce of integrity. I see it in your eyes. What a shitty disguise.
And then it goes into a chorus, which is like outrageously outrageous, and just in terms of what I chose to do there. But yeah, that's that one. And then one that I really like also is Point to Thee is what the song is called, and it sounds like this. What I'm doing vocally here is this.
When a house of cards and the whole backyard
was writing this, the other day when I woke up and I was laying in bed, I thought of Ocean Gate, Titan. You remember a year ago the submersible, an awful Xbox 360 controller controlled submersible that imploded underwater, and it's this fucking catastrophe. But just like, just the gall of the CEO of that company. Jesus Christ, this is, you know, you probably, all of us remember this. We're not 5 years old, but, you know, it was all over the news for a few days there, a year ago. And I just looked it up the other day on Wikipedia. I was like, what the fuck was that all about? And then I read up on it, and I had that actually in mind when I wrote this next verse here. So it's basically, this verse is just about Ocean Gate and that douche ass CEO who died. I mean, rest in peace. Fucking idiot. I recorded and wrote this last night, like at 12:30 a.m. As I was writing these lyrics, I couldn't believe the fact that implosion, which is what happened to the submersible, rhymes with ocean. I could rhyme implosion and ocean, writing a song about the implosion in the ocean. It's ridiculous. Anyway, but then, I don't want to spoil this song as it goes into a fucking cool place at the end. Really cool place. Into such a cool place that this is definitely the closer. This is almost 8-minute track. Okay, I'll give you one second sound bite of the ending. There we go. You'll get 2 seconds more. Damn, this release. These 5 tracks alone that I recorded so far this is some of my favorite music that I've heard in a long time, and that's why I want to make this. Because when I sit down here and I grab a guitar and I start playing on it, and I think, hey, this sounds cool, and I put it to tape. What the fuck? I recorded digitally in my DAW, and then I put drums on top of that, and then I put bass on top of that, and then I sing on top of that, and then I write words on top of that. And it's just amazing because I know that none of that comes from me. It is, my brain has processed a lot of music, especially in my lifetime. And I know that anything that I do musically is a result of just everything that I have ever heard in my life. I'm not responsible for ever hearing this. I can't have been influenced by myself, okay? So I owe everything I ever do musically to all the great bands and artists that I have listened to and that have inspired me and that I have loved over the years. And there are many of them, and it just, in me, I always feel like there's an unending fountain of just music that comes out. I have never had writer's block when it comes to music or lyrics. When I sit down, I can look at someplace and a sentence pops into my head and I go with that sentence, and I hear a melody, I just go for it, you know? And so I can just pump out stuff like that, which I'm really happy about. But so yeah, what was the I think I said July 18th was going to be the release of the FRANS. This release, I don't know what the title of the release is. The artist name is the FRANS. That's me. But I'll try to get it up on Spotify. There's a bunch of hoops and shit that you need to jump through before that, or to do that. But, you know, maybe it'll be up on Bandcamp, or it'll definitely be up on YouTube. in like a long video, probably like the whole release in one chunk. But yeah, I hope you will check it out when the time comes. And up till that point, so for the up and coming 3 weeks, I'll be sure to post some clips from the material and maybe like a single. Maybe Shut It Up will be your single. Hey, by the way, this would be a great interactive question for you guys to answer because I really need this information. So out of these clips from the tracks that you just heard, which one do you think or would you like to hear as just a full single first off? You know, as like a teaser, as a proper teaser for this project. You could maybe show people who have no idea who the fuck I am. You could just show people who like music. You know, if you like music, that I wrote this also on my Instagram stories yesterday. It's like, if you like music, if you like drums, bass, percussion, guitar, vocals, then this will be the greatest music you've heard in a while, because this is all that. So yeah, let me know which one of these tracks is one that would scratch your singles release itch first, and I'll get that out to you soon. All right, thanks guys. Stay tuned for the FRANS!